don't hurt now, but just wait a while. Another big fish in the pond, no more. You were what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being all alone? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it fun? Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. Well, you can ring anybody's bell and get what you want. You see, it's easy to ignore the trouble when you're living in a bubble. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being
We couldn't wait to get outside. The world was far too late to try. The dream was over, we survived. I couldn't wait till I got home to pass the time in my room alone, 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 I never thought I'd die alone. Another 6 months I'll be unknown. Give all my things to all my friends. You'll never step foot in my room again. You'll close it off, board it up. Remember the time that I spilled the cup of apple juice in the hall. Please tell Mom this is not her fault. Sorry when I'm chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you will see I like you the way you are. When we're driving in your car and you're talking to me one-on-one, but you've become somebody else, around everyone else, watching your back like you can relax. Trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me, yeah. Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Seeing the way you act like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this, you, and you fall, and you cry, and you break, and you take what you get, and you turn it into, honestly, I promise me I'm never gonna find you fake it. No, no, no. You come over unannounced, dressed up like you're something else. Where you are and where it's at, you see, you're making me laugh out when you strike your pose. Take off all your preppy clothes. You know you're not fooling anyone when you become somebody else, around everyone else, watching your back like you can relax. Trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me, yeah. Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Seeing the way you act like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this, you, and you fall, and you cry, and you break, and you take what you get, and you turn it into, honestly, I promise me I'm never gonna find you fake it. No, no, no. Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you will see
close again. Just as things were looking up, you said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under, instead of going under. Seems like each time I'm with you I lose my mind, because I'm bending over backwards to relate. It's one thing to complain, but when you're driving me insane, well then I think it's time that we took a break. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under, instead of going under, instead of going under. I can't sit back and wonder why it took so long for this to die. And I hate it when you fake it. You can't hide it, you might as well embrace it. So believe